Hello everyone, I'm Steve Brown, your Vice President of Field Development. LifePharm research scientist Dr. Edward Andahar is my special guest today, and he's going to be talking to you about laminine and some new findings that are published in the 2016 Physician's Desk Reference, otherwise known as the PDR. Before Dr. Andahar talks with you about some exciting discoveries, I have a few reminders for each of you. We're into the year 2016, and January is the last month of the 250 Global Leadership Circle promotion. That means you have the rest of this month to purchase the LC Immune, Digestive, and Synergy packs. Each has 250 CV and offers an 18% discount off the wholesale price. The purchase of any one of these packs gives you the opportunity to earn cash. We're giving away 11 cash prizes and a grand prize of $5,000 at the end of this month. LifePharm On Deck Cruise Incentive also ends this month. You have the rest of this month to increase your GV or enroll a few more people if you haven't qualified yet. I'm really looking forward to seeing each and every one of you on deck with us in April. Now I'd like to welcome Dr. Andahar. Hello, Doc. I'm going to ask you a few questions about the PDR so our IBOs can get a better understanding of the significance of LifePharm being published in such a respected reference book. Okay, so Dr. Andahar, will you please tell us exactly what the PDR is?
Well, PDR stands for Physician's Desk Reference. It's really the reference that all doctors use to write all prescriptions. So many times when you visit a doctor and you ask him about a certain prescription, he'll run away for a little bit, and really what he's running away to is the PDR, to check the PDR, to make sure that he writes the correct prescription with the correct dosage and with the correct times given. So more than 60,000 physicians, of course, use this every day. It's basically our trusted lead. It's our Bible of prescriptions. But nowadays, we also have a section in it that is specifically for supplements. We really don't know everything we need to know about every supplement or every drug, so we need a reference to look at. So all doctors look for it because they're concerned about interactions and side effects and so on. And we're happy to say that we don't have any side effects or interactions at all.
Great, thank you so very much, Doctor. That's wonderful information. Now, we know that laminine is now in the PDR for the second year in a row. Will you tell us the significance of it being in the PDR twice?
Well, very few supplements, first of all, are accepted into the PDR. And even for those that are accepted the first year, they may not be accepted the second year. Reason being is there has to be continuous studies on the product, at least for its efficacy and its safety. So we're lucky that we have continued to study it and we have continued to work on it. And we're so happy once again to say that there are no interactions or side effects. And of course we have clinical studies to prove the efficacy and safety of the product.
Wow, that's amazing. Now I remember us having a new study. Will you tell us a little bit about that new study that's published in the PDR?
Well, the first year we had the study, of course, on cholesterol. And now this year we have a study on something called hemoglobin A1C, which is really the standard, the new golden standard to check your blood sugar level. Participants were chosen when they were in what's called the interim numbers to show that, yes, it was a little bit elevated. So what we did is we had three different groups. We had the group that was the placebo group, the group that was the laminine that took laminine to see if it would affect the hemoglobin A1C. And then the third group were people that were already taking medications to lower their blood sugar, and we added the laminine to it to see if it could drop it. And the results were pretty encouraging, pretty amazing. Because, of course, the placebo group, their blood sugar levels kept rising. The laminine group, the people who took laminine, we actually had a significant drop, and we had a very good, they either stayed the same or they dropped. Which is good because they were in the numbers that kept them like before they were actually going to have a problem with sugar. And then the third group, actually we saw that 3 out of 4, although a lot of the numbers were a little bit mixed in that group, 3 of the 4 actually had a drop as well. So we are very much encouraged that laminine can be used to control blood sugar. And because of that, we will continue to do more studies.
Wow, that's great information. Thank you very much, Dr. Andahar.
You're welcome.
This is so exciting for LifePharm and all our IBOs. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to have some more webinars with Dr. Andahar, who will give us all the details you need to know about this new study. Make sure you check our Facebook page often and read your LifePharm Connection every week for all the details. Well, it's a new year, everyone, and this study is a great way to re-engage people on your team. It's also the perfect way to introduce someone to laminine and all the LifePharm products. I want to remind you to visit our healthcare practitioners website at lifefarmglobal.com/research, where you can actually see laminine and the blood sugar study in the PDR. Well, that's it for today. See you again next week on January 14th.